Yeah. Meghna, you wanted to tell something? No. Yeah, no problem.
Yes, sir. Only one
Yeah,
more point from my side. It is
yeah.
just for knowledge purpose. Like the premium one, which one was saying that the premium which we pay in life insurance is generally 10% of the sum assured we are taking. And sum assured, it's dependent on us that how much value of the policy we are taking. So we cannot say the premium is less or more. It totally depends on the sum assured, and it is always 10% of the sum assured.
No, no. One thing I would like to tell you, it is not 10% also. Supposing you are taking a life insurance of 1 crore, if they are asking you to pay 10 lakhs and all, nobody will go near that. It is premium is being nowadays a new type of policy has come, life policy, where your premium is very low, say less
Okay.
in thousands, but you are covered for crore rupees also.
Correct.
So now, whereas earlier we were having only from Life Insurance Corporation of India, where I was taking a policy for 10,000, I will be paying the 10,000 rupees throughout the period I have taken. And in case death occurs, they will pay the sum insured to the nominee. So that
No.
was the only thing. Whereas now let us not complicate issues. Simply say that covers the risk of life. Here it covers the risk on the scooter and it is mandatory, whereas here it is not mandatory. There we have different types of insurances. Here also scooter, I think there is comprehensive insurance has to be taken as per the Motor Vehicles Act. One problem is if you tell like this, they will take you to what is Motor Vehicle Act. So we have to be
Hmm.
very careful when we are talking in interviews. We'll be
Sure.
The next question will be based on this. Now, who can and take up this HR question? How will you handle stress? How will you handle stress? In fact, it may not be very relevant, but still, let me tell you. One of the candidates who got recruited into one of the banks through me about 6, 7 months back has been transferred to a place much farther away from her home. So she is resigning, and she was having stress like her probation was also extended, and all this bearing stress in an office situation is not easy. For example, a manager may like you, may not like you. A colleague may like you, may not like you. So, like that, these situations happen. How will you bear the stress? Anybody can take up this and answer. Of course, it's a HR question. Yeah. Come on, tell me, Rohit. Please tell. Rohit, please speak. Rohit, I think you are. Rohit?
Yeah. Am I
Yeah.
am I audible, sir?
Yeah. Audible.
Yeah. Okay, sir. So I suppose stress is basically just a part of life, and stress is a kind of a human emotion wherein your the main function, the brain is who is the caretaker of your body or your mind, you can say. Uh, the stress, it puts a negative impact on your brain, and it reduces your thinking capacity. So I
Mhm,
suppose the best way to handle the stress is to be positive in all aspect of your life, whether be it family, whether be it your work,
mm,
or whether be it your personal relationship.
mm,
And also, whenever you're going home from your
mm,
office, you should not take your work to your home, and neither you should bring your home, or, whatever the problems you're having in your home, to your workplace. These two, your personal life and your professional life, should be absolutely, in different path. And
mm,
as far as stress in work life is concerned, especially in banking sector nowadays, since there are many things that a banker is supposed to handle, right from it's not just the basic banking which is used to be. Uh, there are many government schemes that is implemented through bank, and there are various policies of the state government, in fact, implemented through bank. Bankers has to, what I meant to say is, it is just a part of life, and you should always stay positive, and in fact, stay happy. The basic funda would be stay happy, and your the stress will be like, you'll be able to handle it effectively in any part of your life.
Rohit, answer was good, but you were talking as if you were talking to a friend.
Right, sir.
So there you be careful about you are addressing a group of people, 4 people, 5 people who are aged and who are experienced. So accordingly, your wordings have to be, you can present it briefly. What you talked for 2 minutes, one can present it within 45 seconds or so. One must
Right.
do it within 45 seconds. So that way.
Right.
Now we will ask our Anu Sharma. Yeah. Anu
Good
Sharma,
evening, sir.
good evening.
Sir, we can
Good.
handle the stress by doing the things that make us happy,
Mm,
like our hobbies. If we would like to dance, if we like to sing, we must do something for a minute. Then, when we are having the maximum level of stress, then we must use our any kind of hobby or anything that make us happy. Because a minimum stress is must in life because it motivate us to do something.
correct.
So it motivates our work performance. But if the stress is crossing the limit, we must maintain or we must manage the stress. So we must maintain the stress by meditating and dancing and some kind of a yoga sessions also. And also, some corporate sector are also taking the part as of to maintain the stress level of the employees by taking yoga session, dancing session, and so many other activities so that they can easily manage the stress.
Okay. Nice. Good.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, good, good. Now, let me tell you, these are the points you can note down. One, being self-aware. I searched Copilot. Copilot is telling it is not that what it says is correct, but we can take a few points from this. Self-awareness, that is, recognize how stress affects you. Sometimes we underestimate its impact. Writing down your stressors can help you gain clarity. Number two, management of time. That is, if you learn to do things at a fixed time properly and without any deviation, then you will have less stress. Then recharge, take breaks whenever it is possible. It may not be possible in an office situation where you have to work for 4 hours together, except for say 5 minutes break now and then you take it. So recharge yourself. Next point given is work-life balance that somebody was explaining. Rohit was telling correctly. And a next important thing is always cultivate positive thinking. Then try to take a support from the network. When you are in an organization, you cannot stay alone. You have to stay along with your like-minded people who are good. So please make a company with them. Then take care, self-care. You must take care of yourself that you are not falling sick. So these are the points we can tell. It's a very good question, but it depends on how the discussion goes on in interview. If there is scope for any HR questions, they will ask like this. And HR questions, any answer you can give, you give it briefly and to the point with a smile on your